Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox, and this is the last of the long forms of the day. So it's my last chance to say to you all, do please hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, because, it really massively helps the channel. We're political, we get put down, but when you hit that, we lift it up and we can get out and spread the truth to far more people. That's always good. So definitely hit that button. Now, this story is one I like to end the day on, and indeed the end the week on. It's a nice bit of fun. It goes to show the idiocy of the SNP, and when they have ideas in one way that then don't quite work out how they think it's going to happen. And of course, what we're looking at here is something rather iconic as well. Now, they've got these plans to try and sort of impose their political will on what you are going to eat. And they're saying, oh, you mustn't eat this, you mustn't eat that. Well, we're going to look at that. Oh, that's not very good for you and all this. And so they've drawn up this list of foods that are bad for you. And they're looking at things that have got cholesterol in or sugars in, high salt in. And they've decided that that one of the problems they have is that there's things called multi-buys. And these multi-buys that they're trying to push and ban are bad things now. They allowed them through COVID, but now they're a bad thing because they don't want you saving money. They want you spending a lot more money and things like that. Because the idea of you having any kind of money offends them. And so they've said that they're going to crack down on these multi-buys. And that is where it all falls down, of course, because they've made a decision that is sheer lunacy. And yet, what they're actually cracking down on, it's not looking good. The optics are bad. Let's have a look. Now, they don't want you having multi-buys on what they consider to be bad for you. Unfortunately, because of the rules, porridge. Can you get anything more Scottish than porridge? And yet the Scottish government don't want you to buy lots and lots of this healthy, wonderful food because it's bad for you or something. The SNP are in a humiliating porridge climb down after Scottish Express exposes the threat to breakfast favourite. Now, the irony, of course, of this is my previous video was about increasing prison time, which meant a lot more porridge for people. And now they're trying to take it away. Ta-da! Anyway, the nationalist government has lumped the cholesterol-busting breakfast favourite in with other foods in a crackdown on food promotions. And not just breakfast, my wife sometimes has it for lunch at work because it's just easy, got little sachets to feel done, what can you expect? It's in the genes, isn't it? Anyway, SNP ministers have been forced into a humiliating U-turn after the Scottish Express revealed porridge is one of the foods being targeted in a crackdown on food promotions. Can you get anything healthier? The Scottish Government launched a consultation this week that could see Scots hit in the pocket. Meal deals, free refills and multi-buys could all become a thing of the past for certain foods and drinks. A story that the cholesterol-busting breakfast had been lumped in with other cereals caused outrage on social media. Why they want you to be poor, who knows? Is it because happy people don't vote for the SNP? And they should never, ever politicise food. Food is food. It should never be politicised. When you politicise food, you end up with halal. And we don't want that. And if they are going to politicise food and tell you what's good and bad for you, if they're going to start getting political on food, let's get political on food. Let's ban ritualistic slaughter. Let's ban it. And then see the big outcry. Because, Humza Yousaf is sitting there now, all politicising food. Let's politicise food. Let's do it to him. Let's ban halal. Let's have this big thing. Pass a law. No halal. And then see, if he's so quick about politicising food, can guarantee that he'd have up in arms about that one, wouldn't he? Anyway, it has forced officials to backtrack and claim plain porridge oats would not be included in the crackdown. Define plain porridge oats. Now, you mean in the box with the man in the kilt and the putting the shot, because they're not the only ones. What about Quaker oats? What about the ones with chocolate? I like that one. It's stupid, isn't it? What about the one with golden syrup? Oh, God, they're gorgeous. What about the ones with fruit in? They're not plain, but they're healthy. They've got bits of apple and banana and things in. I know. Listen, I know. There's people out there. There's going to be I appreciate, guys, that you're out there and you're talking. You're hearing this and me talking about porridge with fruit and things, and you're going, you'll be coming after me. But it exists. It's a thing. It's a thing. Anyway, the government consultation states breakfast cereals, including ready-to-eat cereals, granola, muesli, porridge oats, and other oat-based cereals are all being considered for promotion restrictions. Muesli is really healthy. It's one of the best things you can have for gut health, for heaven's sake. Anyway, porridge is known for its healthy attributes, including helping to lower cholesterol, minimise belly fat, and help control weight. Scottish Conservatives Deputy Health Spokesman Tess White said, "There's a huge irony in the SNP, who never tire about standing up for Scotland, turning back on one of our iconic products in an apparent junk food crackdown." One of the best uses of oats, and I speak as someone who appreciates this, one of the best uses for oats is when you let them mash a little bit, add a bit of sugar in, a little bit of yeast in, and then wait. Make a liquor, just put the liquor in the barrels, and then wait. About 12 years, I find, is about the right time. Because, boy, I do like taking my oats in that form. Tip, say when. Anyway, he said, rather than going after porridge and those who enjoy the benefit it brings, Humza Yousaf should go back to the drawing board and work out proper ways of promoting a healthy lifestyle among Scots. The Scottish Government was eventually forced to clarify the situation, and in a statement, the Nationalist executive said, plain porridge oats are a healthy breakfast choice. But so's muesli. Leave it alone. Plain porridge oats will be determined as a non-HFSS, high fat, salt and sugar, so they would not be subject to any restrictions on promotion. The same applies to all food categories that are not high fat, salt, blah, blah, blah. Stop politicising food, you buggers. We need to stand up, I think, and start politicizing. If they're gonna play this game, we need to politicise food. We'll do the same, but we want to have a ban on halal. No halal food in this country. No halal slaughter in this country at all, and ban it, and ban anywhere that does it. Indeed, if you truly want to cause problems, become a Sikh, because Sikhs they do eat meat and they eat beef, but Sikhs have a rule, and I got told the name of it. I think it begins with K, where animals must not be blessed. Now, and insofar as not only must the animal not be blessed before it's slaughtered, two things. One, the slaughter must be incredibly quick to be humane. They have this, and I was told this. I was very surprised. It's only about a year ago I learnt about this. But the slaughtering is very, very quick and very, very humane. That's number one. Number two, it must not be blessed. Food is a gift from God, therefore it is blessed already. To have some wizard murmurating and casting spells over the food is very, very offensive to the Sikhs. And to me. I don't want no juju man or wizard, whispering incantations over animals before they slaughter them slowly. And so they have this thing. And not only that, but it's got to be in a place where that has never happened. So if you went into a slaughterhouse, and if a Muslim had been in there first and done some halal, they cannot kill that cow or whatever in that place. It is now tainted by having a juju man whispering his incantations. So they have to go elsewhere. So we need to bring that in. I've got to say that the Sikh method is the best way. There's no incantations. There's no wizardry. It's just there, and it has to be a very quick, very painless, humane, boom, done. Well done to the Sikhs. Tip hat. Oh, tip turban, should I say. Don't have a problem there. Anyway, that's my part I've done. I'm going to round up and come up, and we'll finish off this video and the week. On an aside, another thing I learned about Sikhs, and I've known this quite some time, because they can drink. Oh boy, they can drink. They knock that stuff back, let me tell you. I went out drinking with a Sikh friend of mine, and I was rancid. And he was like, I said, well, how long have you been drinking? He said, I've been drinking this since about 15. What? I said, yeah. I said, well, there's no restrictions. Okay. And boy, do they knock it back. Anyway, enough of that. Thanks very much for watching. What a week. We've got through it. It's now there. So I want you all go off and enjoy your evening. Enjoy your Friday night. There might be a few flash videos going up. Nothing major, I suspect, unless something massive breaks. But a few bits and bobs. Have a great Friday night. I will, again, we'll start properly on Monday, of course, as we are. There'll be a few flash videos, maybe one or two long forms over the weekend. Nothing much. I try to give myself a Saturday now. Don't mind doing a few on a Sunday, but Saturdays I like to be a bit easier and softer. But you all are marvellous. So enjoy that. Do hit the subscribe button, though, and have a great Friday. Bye, all.